The year is half over. Now what? Hi, I'm Eric Lowry with the Lowry Team and eXp Realty. And so the year, unbelievably, 2023 is half over. It went super quick, I think, the first half. And so today I just want to talk about where we stand. Maybe the first half of the year didn't go exactly like you had planned. In fact, I'd almost be willing to bet on it. The real estate market is evolving, it's changing, it's shifting, whatever word you want to use. And so for many, many of us, it didn't go exactly like we thought it would. So today, I want to talk about 6 things that you can do right now to change the trajectory of the second half of your year. So let's dive in. Number 1, I want you to take an honest look at what went right. What happened that was good in the first half of the year? What did you do particularly well? What were the sources of business that worked for you? And let's really get focused in and understand what got us some good results and consider doing more of that. So number 1, what went right and what of that can you do more of? What went right might be you really got some good traction from doing some open houses. Well, great. How do you do more? Maybe you started doing a certain marketing effort with your sphere of influence. Can you do more of that? What was the good stuff? Let's focus on that first. Our minds always want to go to the negative, but let's push it the other direction and go, what went right? So number 2 then is, what went wrong? What didn't work? And unless there's some extenuating circumstance, I'm going to say if it was a marketing effort, an advertising effort, something you're paying for, if it didn't work for 6 months, it's probably time to cut it out. Maybe it depends on the situation, but take a good hard look. Is this something you just need to move on from? Now, if what went wrong was you really didn't control your calendar and you really didn't do the things you need to do to be successful in real estate sales, meaning look for business, follow up with leads, convert leads. If it was simply a matter of didn't really do what I needed to do, then this is that moment when you think you need to look in the mirror and you need to get real. You need to get this right because the second half of this year could be really challenging. And so we've got to be on task with the things that matter most in a real estate business. So if that's the case, you need to look in the mirror and get it right, get it adjusted, get your calendar straight and get going. Number 3 thing, double down on lead generation. No matter how much you did, maybe you thought you crushed it in the first half, maybe you didn't. Whatever the matter is, whatever the point there is, we need to double down. All of us do. We need to do more. It's going to take more lead generation in the second half of the year to have a good half of the year than it did in the first. It just is. So whatever that looks like for you lead generation wise, networking, marketing to your sphere, email marketing, Facebook messaging people, commenting and liking on social media, whatever it is, paying for leads. I think if it's working, you need to double down on it and you need to do it now. Number 4, what marketing can you add right now? And so the first thing I'm going to say is I'm going to qualify that. What marketing can you add that doesn't cost you any money? Because probably most of us aren't really looking to spend more. We're looking to make more with what we're getting out of what we're doing. So what can you do that costs nothing or very little? Social media marketing, if you're doing it yourself, basically costs you nothing. Email marketing basically costs you nothing. Sending messages, whether text or Facebook Messenger, to people that you know and that know you, like you, and trust you, costs you nothing. Those are all marketing efforts you can do that basically don't cost a dime. Let's step up the game on those. Let's make sure, if we're not doing Facebook messaging to people we know, let's add that in. It's free. Do it. It only takes a few minutes every day to push out a few messages each day. Up the game there. If you're not regularly sending email marketing to your sphere of influence, past clients, people that know, like, and trust you, let's get that in play now. First thing to send them, the best email you can send anyone is a real estate market update. So go into your MLS, create a market update, get some data, some facts out of it, turn it into an email, write it in your own voice. I don't recommend you use the chat GPs and GPTs and stuff of the world. Write a message from you informing your people what's going on in the market. And include some call to action to respond back to you to get more information on selling your home, buying your home, whatever it might be. But let's get that out there and get that out there ASAP. Again, costs nothing. So the fifth thing is, what lead source can you add that you don't currently have? Again, let's look for things that are small in cost or no cost. There are a number of referral sources that you can go get where they'll give you leads and just charge you when there is a closing. You're paying a referral fee. It can be kind of expensive on the referral fee side of it, but you're not paying an upfront cost in most cases for those leads. So those could be things like HomeLight, Ojo. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of them. Google it, message me. I'll give you a couple of them. But look for ways where you can get additional leads into your business without spending a lot of money. Because my number 6 item that you need to do right now is cut your expenses. You need to go into your P&L statement if you have one and look for all the things you can cut that won't have an impact on your business. We all have those things. You need to get them out of there now. If you don't have a monthly P&L that you're looking at, by the way, you probably should, but if you don't, go to your bank account, get that statement for the last 3 months, 2 months, whatever, and comb through it. What are those things you signed up for, never really used, kind of forgot you're paying for? Get rid of them, cancel them, save the money, cut your expenses, make yourself more profitable by not paying for things you don't need to sell real estate. We all have them. I promise you do too. So hopefully this was a helpful list. Those are 6 things I say go do right now. Why do I say you should? Because I am taking a look at all those things right now to make sure my business is right. It's set up to have an amazing second half of 2023. I hope you do the same. If I can help, please feel free to reach out. The simplest way, click the link below and just use that strategy session button. Set up a time. It'll take you right to my calendar where you can book a strategy session with me. We can jump on a call for 30 minutes and I'll share what's working, how I can help you, and otherwise, I'll talk to you next time.